Okay, so welcome to our new kitchen. Might have just gone from this to this, but you know, we are going to be extending this kitchen eventually. But until then, I'd really like to do a little bit of a very cheap, very low budget, low effort makeover in here. And I think a couple of little things that I'm going to do. I'm going to paint the ceiling. That's the first thing I'm going to do. I'd like to get that done today. It's now 5 p.m, so I'm hoping I can get that done. I want to strip the wallpaper. I want to paint the tiles. And honestly, that's pretty much it in here. And then the rest is going to be just accessorizing, adding a few like rails with like little curtains on. I just think that painting the ceiling in here will make such a difference. And I don't want to go too wild or anything because the panelling is actually really nice on the ceiling. So when we do the extension, I want to reuse the panelling if it's in good enough condition and use it on the walls because it's exactly what's on trend now, this shiplap panelling, and it's actually real proper shiplap panelling. So I want to do it justice, so I'm gonna prime it and then paint it, and yeah, and hopefully that'll just make this room kind of like lifted because we've got a few different colours going on. We've got pale blue cabinets, dark wood on the ceiling, yellow on the walls, and then it's like terracotta tiles on the floor. So I just want them all kind of like working together. Not changing the cupboards, colour of the cupboards, so I really just want everything to kind of work with the blue cupboards. So enough of me chatting, let's go and paint the ceiling. I don't know if I'm regretting my decision now. I can't be bothered doing it. Okay, so now I'm going to try and put this, instead of stripping the walls there, I'm going to just see if it'll go straight over the wallpaper, and that'll save me because obviously the wallpaper stripper, I don't even know if it'll get in there. So I'm going to give this a go. If it doesn't work, then I will strip the walls. So let me just go and get my scissors. Okay, first of all, let's move these out of the way. Okay, so I'm just going to roughly cut a piece off, maybe just a bit longer than what I need, so I can cut it nicely. So I am aware that it's not the right height, but I'm going to try and get it. I'm going to do the top part because the bottom part will have, I'll probably just infill the bottom part, but it will have stuff in front of it. So I think I'm going to try and do it like this. Honestly, I'm not very good with stuff like this. So I don't know whether to just like stick it all on or do it as they tell you to do it, bit by bit. Probably do bit by bit because I am hopeless. This, do you know what? I'm just going to pull it all off. It's not a flat surface anyway, so it's actually going a lot easier than I had imagined. Right, so I'm just going to go in with my Stanley knife. Obviously you can see here that the texture, which isn't great, but again, like, this is so temporary. This is a real temporary thing for this kitchen because this is all going to get knocked through soon, so I'm not that fussed on the accuracy of it all. Okay, I know it's not the best job in the world, but let's put the baskets back and see what we think. Is that better than the yellow? It's better than the yellow. So I can do the other two now. And when they're both done, I think it'll actually be quite cute. Just like that. I'm actually really impressed. I am thinking, would the coffee machine look better there? Excuse all the mess. Would the coffee machine look better there? But there isn't a plug, which is really annoying because I think it would look really cute there with the like black tones in the contact paper. But I'm pretty happy with that. I think that if you just looked at this section of the kitchen, it looks really modern and cool. So I'm I'm happy. Yeah, okay, I know I'm jumping the gun slightly here because I did start this yesterday and instantly regretted every stroke of brushing that I did, and I just don't know if I'm going to carry on or if I'm just gonna I don't know. Anyway, this task is painting these tiles, so I'll put a bit of inspo on the screen of what I want to do. So I think I've already mentioned, like, we probably will be ripping this kitchen out sooner rather than later, but just in the meantime I wanted to do like very low budget makeover, like less than £100. So I've got this tile paint in like a pinky undertone, so it's not quite white, it's called Cancun. And I've also bought a new tap because this one is broken, and then the tap that we've bought for here we'll be able to reuse in the utility room when we get the extension. So today I'm going to be painting this. And then in order to get the little blue flicks from the inspo pick, I need to think about what to do with that, so stay tuned. But yeah, first of all, let's just get some paint on these tiles. Maybe a little bit of number 2 on here, but it's looking good so far. I just need to obviously let it, I think what I need to do is let it completely dry before I do the second proper coat. Because on this side I tried to go in maybe a bit too early and it's kind of started to like pipe up a little bit around some spots. So yeah, like it's already looking so much brighter. And up there is looking awful. So I think next I'm going to finish the tiles, paint the walls white. I think I'm just going to go with pure brilliant white because it's the cheapest paint, and see where we're at. And we obviously we need to change the tap, which I'm hoping Alex will do because I don't want to put my hands under the cupboard. But it's already, I'm already feeling a little bit happier about everything. So I still need to, excuse the mess, but there's tiles around here. So once I've finished this side, I can start over that side because at the moment everything over this side is over that side. So yeah, happy. Okay, so now that the tiles are painted, I think the next job to tackle is getting rid of this hideous yellow colour. So as I said previously, we were going to strip it, the wallpaper, but I've decided I'm not even going to bother. Because this whole extension is going to get ripped down in the future. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paint it pure brilliant white, put some nice pictures over the walls, and then hopefully you won't even notice that it's like, you know, embossed raised wallpaper. So that's what I'm going to do now, and then hopefully I'll have some energy to sort the ceiling out as well. But there's quite a lot of higgledy-piggledy places to paint white here, so I better get cracking because I've got a lot to do. A lot fresher if I cover that and that. Oops, focus. Definitely looking a lot fresher, but that wallpaper is really hard to paint, and I've just got literally the lowest energy levels, so I'm just gonna have lunch and think about whether I can resume after lunch. Okay, so we're just going to try and disconnect the washing machine. We've kind of like looked inside and just thought, you know what, let's just get a new one. At least we know it's just us who have used it. And then when we do the kitchen renovation and the extension, we can just use the washing machine that we're buying. So we're just trying to get it out. Wish us luck, then we can order one tomorrow. This is how the rest of it's looking. Okay, so as you can see, we did get the old one out successfully, and we're getting ready to install the new washing machine. But I think I will show you the reveal of that in next week's video, because honestly we just argued so much trying to get this in and out. It's more because I don't know why, but I didn't want to touch anything. Like I just felt everything was a bit dirty and I didn't want to touch anything, so it wasn't very helpful. But yes, Alex, to be fair to him, manages to get it in. But yeah, I think I'll save that for next week, and I'll do the reveal of the kitchen next week as well. So make sure you subscribe so you can see how the kitchen looks at the end. Does it look better, or have I made it worse? The dog in this clip is so funny, so I'm just going to leave him in there because he is literally so cute. So yeah, make sure you subscribe if you want to see more crazy dogs, crazy renovations, and I will see you in next week's video.